All right, kids, how's it going? Today, we're gonna learn how to make the most of a rotisserie chicken. This one was from HEB. It's pretty good. Obviously, you can get them from Costco. Costco is famous for these because they are so inexpensive there. They actually use it as a loss leader to get business in the door. In order to minimize my cleanup here, I'm gonna cut directly in the bowl that it comes in. And I'm gonna do two things. One is I have a separate Tupperware in order to save the stuff that I'm carving. And I'm also gonna have a separate plate for bones. You can use the bones in a soup to make a broth, or you can just throw them out. You can use different kinds of knives, like a chef's knife, or you can use what's called a boning knife. You see that's very thin right here to allow for carving type cuts. I'm gonna use a regular old paring knife. This one happens to have a longer kind of blade. There are basically three types of cuts here. There's the breast cut, the leg cut, and the thighs in the back. The breast cut is clearly where the white meat is, so that's very easy. I'm just gonna carve straight down and then almost diagonally. Something that looks like that, you'll see taking out like a quadrant here. I'm gonna put that in my Tupperware. Do the same thing on the other side, so that I end up with something now that looks like this. Basically hollowed out the front. Now, obviously, I didn't do like a great job at that, but I'm gonna continue to take off some chunks. I don't wanna leave anything major behind. So I'm gonna make a couple of more cuts. All right, so you'll notice there's a string right here. That's fairly common. I'm just gonna cut it because what I wanna do is access the legs next. And there you go. The leg, one leg just pulls right off. I'm gonna add that to my tray. Another leg, very easy, pulls right off. And I'm gonna turn it over. This is a little gross. There's like a gel that's on the other side. Not a big deal, okay? I'm just gonna scrape that off. And then I'm gonna remove the string. I'm just gonna make sure like that, get rid of that, that's just garbage. Here's a little bit of a wing, and they just happen to come, you know, the string was going through there. There's the thigh, just peel it right off. It's gonna peel off big chunks. Pretty much you can do it by hand. I'm gonna discard the skin here. I don't wanna keep a lot of the skin, maybe a little bit. Just pull off the pieces. Easy peasy. There's this kind of like meat on the back that you can pick through. Discard the skin. Obviously there's a lot of fat in the skin, so you don't want to eat a lot of that. It's just not healthy. I gotta wash my hands. Okay, I'm back. So at the end of the day, you're left with a pile of bones. You can finish pulling off some of the meat, but you're not really getting like big chunks anymore. See how there's a lot of bones there? In your other pile is a fair amount of good meat. Now, you can take this, add a side, and heat it up in the microwave, or you can continue to chop the meat, take it off the bone, and you end up with shredded chicken, which you can use in whatever. Separately, you can take the bones, you know, transfer it, like don't transfer that fat there, but transfer the bones into another plate and take some of the bones here maybe after you've done stripping it, and you can use the bones you put them in a pot, boil them on low for a while, and you can make a chicken stock or chicken soup, add some vegetables, whatever it is. You can take your meat now take a look at this. One rotisserie chicken, which cost about $6 maybe. This is like 4 meals right here, maybe 5. If you add some veggies to it, you can eat on this alone for the week. So, and never mind the bones. So you're in good shape. This is a great deal. And if you do this once on the weekend, add a side dish, roast some veggies. You've got 4 or 5 dinners or lunches right there for the week. Anyway, I hope this was helpful. Bye. It's even good cold.